Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here today. Before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge that we are gathered here today on the traditional territory of the signatories to Treaty 6 and acknowledge the Métis people who share a deep connection and history to this land. I'm here today with Alberta NDP candidate for Strathcona-Sherwood Park and two-term Strathcona County Councillor Bill Tonita. Bill is a tireless champion for his community, and I'm so glad to be here with him today. Last week, Danielle Smith presented her first and hopefully last budget. The budget is little more than a smokescreen. It hides Danielle Smith's real intentions and aims to buy Albertans' votes with short-term projects and lip service. When will we hear about her risky plans regarding the Alberta pension plan? After the election. When will we hear about her risky and costly Alberta police force? After the election. When will we get the full details about her $20 billion handout to friends and insiders? After the election. The program, originally called R-Star, would give away royalty credits to companies to clean up wells they are already legally obligated to clean up as a condition of their drilling license. And it gets worse. There are connections between those who lobbied for R-Star and third-party groups that are currently running election ads targeting Alberta NDP leader Rachel Notley. Danielle Smith herself lobbied for this royalty giveaway before she became Premier. She advocated for it during the UCP leadership contest. She swapped out a UCP energy minister who opposed it for a vocal proponent and continues to list it as a key strategy in her budget released last week. What the budget does not include is any information on cost, expected benefits, outcomes to be tracked or measured, or any other information. Because then the UCP would be forced to answer questions. Questions about how the program works and who stands to benefit most. Information the public should be very interested in. An intentional omission because she knows Albertans won't support her cronyism. Danielle Smith is pushing this terrible idea despite criticism from Scotiabank, from the rural municipalities of Alberta, from economists, experts, and people across the province. She's pushing it despite the fact that it violates the polluter pay principle and will do damage to the reputation of Alberta's energy industry. Danielle Smith's priorities are all wrong. She's pushing ahead with this $20 billion giveaway, almost the total of the entire health budget, but has no concrete plan to do anything about healthcare. Bill and I are here today to tell the people of Strathcona County and Sherwood Park that they deserve better. They deserve a government that will put things that matter first. And that's exactly what Rachel Notley, Bill Tonita, and the Alberta NDP as a government would do. Thank you, and I'll now turn things over.
Thank you, Kathleen, and thank you for being here today to speak out on this important issue. As Kathleen said, this budget really is a smokescreen for Danielle Smith's real intentions, but it also reveals a double standard. Strathcona County residents are left wondering what this Premier has in store for their future. If Danielle Smith forces through her Alberta police force plan, residents here could face an additional $4,000 on their property tax bills over the next 6-year transition. If Danielle Smith withdraws Albertans from the Canada Pension Plan, countless seniors living here can say goodbye to their retirement security. Unfunded end-of-life liabilities in Alberta's energy sector are one of the biggest policy failures of every Conservative government since the 1970s. But Danielle Smith doesn't have a plan to address it. She has a plan for yet another UCP corporate handout. To encourage her friends and insiders to do something that they really, legally, are obligated to do. This is Toryland entitlement, returning with a vengeance. And she's doing all of this on the backs of Albertans across this province. It really is a shame that MLA and Minister Nate Glubish has nothing to say about this. He should be speaking out against this handout and advocating for this community. He should be using his ministerial portfolio to follow through on economic diversification and deliver a plan to create good-paying jobs. So today in Calgary, NDP leader Rachel Notley is promising to introduce a digital media tax credit that Nate Glubish and Danielle Smith promised would be in their budget, but it's not. Apparently, this government would rather spend billions to support Smith's friends and insiders and leave job creators to look to other jurisdictions for support. It's simply shameful. But the news is there is a choice coming. The people of Strathcona County and across Alberta can elect representatives in May who put their interests first. They can elect an Alberta NDP government led by Rachel Notley that will deliver better health care, better support for education, actual schools, and so much more. The people here deserve better leadership, and they will get it from Alberta's NDP. I'm a proud educator and representative of this community. I'm honored to be a part of a team that is working tirelessly to build a better future for all of Alberta. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. You know we're so thrilled to have you on the team, and you'll be a fantastic MLA for Strathcona-Sherwood Park. Thank you to everyone. We're now happy to take your questions.
Thank you. Just a reminder, if you're on Zoom, it's the raise hand function. If you're on the phone, it's *9 to get in the question queue. Seeing none, that concludes our press conference for today. Thank you.